So I'm going to take a few minutes now to show you a new web part that we've been using over the last 18 months at Twynham School. And the web part's called File Explorer, and the key aim here is to enable our staff and students, it's a big challenge in education, to be able to access their file servers when they're off-site. And obviously many schools have SharePoint as a learning platform, they've got collaborative documents on there, but you don't want to be taking all those home drive files, all those personal files, and just dumping them onto SharePoint. It's going to clog up the SQL database and slow down SharePoint very rapidly. But at the same time, you want all your users to be able to get those personal documents when they want. And the best place for them really is on a very cost-effective file server, which is low-cost storage. But to be able to get access to them, you need some sort of solution, and File Explorer does exactly this. So I'm on a demo site here called SharePoint for Schools. You can just go to sharepointforschools.co.uk to check this out yourself. And I'm just going to do a couple of quick things to show you how the web part works. The first one is to upload a file. You can see up at the top of the File Explorer web part, and one thing I do like is that this web part literally just sits into the page, it blends into the page, and it feels as though it's a complete part of SharePoint. The documents that live within it feel as though they're in SharePoint, and so for the end user you've got that seamless interface. What you're actually doing is the kind of trick of the light, if you like, because all the files are actually stored directly on the file server. And I've got just one folder here at the moment, it's empty in the demo account. I could have multiple drives if I wanted to add some plugins for shared files. I've got the option to refresh folders, add new folders, but what I'm going to do in this first instance is to upload a file and edit it. So I've got the simple menu at the top to select a file. I then can choose a unoriginally named test file, click OK, and that is instantly placed on the file server back in the school. I've now got the file there. One of the biggest frustrations with the early versions of these web is that when I wanted to edit this file, I would typically have to pull it back down onto my desktop, edit it and put it back up. But with File Explorer, the editing is seamless. So I can click on the test file, and up at the top are three options. I could download the file if I want. I can choose to edit it within the client if I've got Microsoft Office products on my laptop. But with Word documents, there's an extra feature which is fantastic. You can actually use the web app. So if you don't have Word on your computer, it doesn't matter. And I'm actually going to do that. So I click on the web app option, and at the moment the file just has the word test in it. I'm actually going to choose to edit in the browser. This brings the word test up again, and this time I'm going to put web app editing, and then if I click save, this will do a quick save, and I can close the document. This takes me back to the web part. And just to finish the demonstration, if I click on the test document again and open it in the web app or the client, you'll see that the editing has taken place very seamlessly and in an integrated manner. I've been able to take a web part, add a document, and then edit it within the browser. That goes straight to the file server. There's no pulling down of documents, adding them back up. And that's one of the key functions, one of the key features of File Explorer, which you could try at any time on sharepointforschools.co.uk.